Metro Brokers TV.
Hi, I'm Kathy Saltero with MetroBrokersTV.com. Today in the studio we are talking with Gab Knox, and she's with Prestige Homes, Metro Brokers. And Gab, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit, how long have you been in real estate?
I started in '92, right at the end of the last crash.
Wow. So how did your career progress from there?
Well, actually, it took off pretty well. I was fortunate in getting in on the upswing, and so it went very well for a long time.
And you started out with what company then?
I started out with Van Skok and Company.
Okay, and then your career progressed to what other companies?
Then I went to Coldwell Banker briefly, and then with Moore and Company, and I was there for quite a while until it was purchased by Coldwell Banker.
Now, it's kind of not unusual for realtors to switch companies frequently and that sort of thing. I mean, what made you want to switch companies?
Well, the big Coldwell Banker corporate thing just didn't appeal to me, and at the time, several people that I admired moved to Moore and Company, and so I wanted to go where the successful people were, and it was a great gig for a long time. And then when Coldwell Banker came back into the picture with that company, I looked for a new thing, and Prestige Real Estate Group at that time was just coming on, and it seemed like an appealing company to join.
And how come you switched from Prestige then to Metro Brokers?
Well, Prestige merged with one of the RE/MAX franchises, and again, it was too much of a sort of corporate kind of environment that just didn't appeal to me. And I was looking for something that offered me services but not so much cost.
And now that you've switched to Metro Brokers, what do you think the appeal is?
I'm absolutely amazed that Metro Broker offers as many services and camaraderie and support as it does. I was always led to believe that you were a completely independent, on your own kind of person with the Metro Broker concept, and I'm finding that that's just not the case.
So how did you come up with your DBA, I guess, as far as Prestige Homes?
Well,
it's so much like the previous office you were with.
It is, but I like I like the name. There is name recognition, and it wasn't being used anymore, and so I tweaked it a little bit and took it on as my own.
Are you sorry at all that you left any of those other companies? Metro Brokers is done well for you?
Metro Brokers has done very well for me, and I never look back and say, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm very happy with where I am, and I'm thrilled with the Metro Broker system and group that I'm with.
What would you tell some of your old colleagues from some of the other real estate companies that you've worked with about coming to Metro Brokers? Well,
you get to make your own choices, number one, and number two, when you get your commission check, it's yours. It's all yours, and the fees are I mean, economics these days is a big thing for a lot of people, and so to me, the fees are very attractive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Gab, you're with Prestige Homes, Metro Brokers. Where do you cover? What is your specific area?
Mostly Highlands Ranch and south suburban area, although growing up in Denver, I do have a lot of old friends and associates from the inner city, and so I'll work down there as well.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck with
Thank
Metro
you very
Brokers.
much.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
You bet. And for more real estate related videos, be sure to tune in to MetroBrokersTV.com. I'm Kathy Saltero. Have a great day.
Find more great Metro Brokers videos at MetroBrokersTV.com.